What's up, guys? It's your boy Stevie the Black. That's STEVEE the Black. I'm back, and I'm here to give you another Smackdown Live review today. For those of you wondering where I was yesterday, I was just getting over the loss that the Eagles suffered to the Detroit Lions. Look, that game was close, bro. It still hurts. I'm still mad we lost. I'm still mad Carson Wentz threw the interception because now I'm not going to hear the end of it, especially from Cowboy fans. But it's time to move on. It's time to move on to Washington. Listen, I didn't think we were going to go 16-0. Really, I only thought we were going to lose to the Vikings, Seahawks, the Packers, and the Bengals. Maybe even the Vikings. The Falcons, because they look pretty good, and maybe us going 11-5. That's what I thought. But you know, it is what it is. So time to move on and trying to go on and beat Washington. I have faith in our defense. If it doesn't look like it did at the first half, hopefully Brandon Graham or whatever his name is learn his lesson, and they'll go in and take care of business. Because when they started playing like we know they can play, they held Detroit to 3 points. It should have been 0, but they held them to 3 points. So we should be able to go in there and handle business against the Redskins. Hopefully they've had our number for the past couple of weeks, and for the past couple of years, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. And plus, we need to win these division games anyway. So here's hoping that we win. All right, let's go with SmackDown Live now. As I told you before, I could not watch No Mercy, not because I didn't want to, but because, well, I didn't want to because we lost and because I was watching the debate. And I'm going to be watching the debate again Wednesday. Man, it's like the debate is trying to draw people away from wrestling or something. Because first it was on Monday, it drew people away from Raw. Then it was on Sunday, so it drew people away from No Mercy. Thank God this one's on a Wednesday, so I don't have to miss no WWE this week. But speaking of which, I did see Raw, and I like the fact that Goldberg's coming back. I wish he was on SmackDown because Lord knows it needs it, but Raw needs him more because of the ratings and the fact that SmackDown been beating him. So there's that. But other than that, let's get into SmackDown. All right. So we opened up the show with my man Dolph Ziggler, who is your new Intercontinental Champion. When I saw that, I was like, thank God he's still the champion. He's the champion, and he didn't have to leave. You know, they played that to a T, man. They really did. With Ziggler, talk about, I'm going to miss this guy. I'm going to miss that guy. I remember when I did this with this guy. This guy was awesome. He played that to a T, man. And that just shows what a great actor that you have to be in the WWE. Like, really, we all know it's fictional, but the fact that he does stuff like this, it's so believable that you're just like, I don't know if he can win. Is he really going to leave? Is he really about to be done? And the fact that he won, I love it. I still love The Miz's character. I still think he can become the WWE champion ever since what he's done with the Intercontinental Championship. And the Intercontinental Championship has risen. It has become important, I would say, just as much as the WWE World title on SmackDown Live. I don't know about the United States Championship, though. I am a Roman Reigns fan, as you all know. But it might have dropped a bit since John Cena let it go. So... But right now, definitely the Intercontinental Championship is higher than the United States Championship. But anyway, Miz was great in the promo. Ziggler was great in the promo. We obviously know there's going to be another match. And then it might be at Survivor Series. Maybe, who knows? Because it might be in a couple of weeks on SmackDown, like next week. Who knows? But Ziggler would then have a handicap match against the Spirit Squad. So I guess they're sticking around. God knows how long. I can see them winning the tag team championships if they're going to stick around. Who knows? If they're sticking around, maybe they signed a year contract or something like that. You know, and if that's the case, well, then maybe we can see them become tag team champion. But, you know, if they are sticking around, it does help the tag team division. It really does. It does, I think, lose its credibility, though, because it was originally 5 guys in the group, and 2 of them decided not to come back. So... But it's all good. It's all good. And why is the fact that Ziggler looks better? And I'm not gay, but why does Ziggler look better than both Kenny and Mikey? I'm just saying. They both look old, but I'm glad they can still go. So, anyway. So, I gave Ziggler opening up the show a B. I gave the match he had with the Spirit Squad and handicap match a C. After the match, which he won, Miz and the Spirit Squad attacked him in the 3-on-1 until the tag team champions came out. So, expect next week a 6-man tag team match, probably in the main event. Ziggler and the tag champs against Miz and the Spirit Squad. So expect that. Next we had Naomi versus Carmella. Again, I was shocked that Carmella actually lost that match. I thought she was going to win in No Mercy, but she lost. So that's good for Nikki, I guess. She said it felt like WrestleMania, probably because she missed WrestleMania. But the match was good for what it was. I gave it a B. Obviously, Nikki came out to distract Carmella to allow Naomi to win. Like I said, I really love Naomi's entrance, Plus, if I was Jay or whoever she's married to, I'd be like, hey, babe, you can go out there and dance, but you ain't shaking your behind, okay? Because that's for me, all right? That's for me. But other than that, I really got no problem with the match, so I gave it a B. Next, we had Chad Gable versus Jimmy Uso. Speaking of the Usos, once again, bro, I love the Usos' new theme entrance, and I just love their thing, man. Imagine what Roman Reigns could be doing, bro, as a heel, what the Usos are doing. Just imagine. I think that's going to be great. But the Usos won. Chad Gable controlled most of that match going after Jimmy's arm until Jimmy got a roll-up pin and Jay put his leg, even though he was barely touching him, to make it look like, oh, hey, he's helping him win. To give him some leverage, I guess, right? And they won. So I love the fact that, this feud between them is still going. Like I said, Spirit Squad joining the tag team division, if they're staying that long, does definitely help. And speaking of the tag team division, earlier in the show, Shane and Daniel Bryan issued a challenge to Raw for Survivor Series, which I figured what would happen with a 5-on-5 traditional, then a women's match between the two, and then a tag team elimination match or whatever between the two. So, oh man, I love SmackDown Live. I do. I would love for the Usos to win, but at the same time, I'm on that New Day bandwagon, bro. So, I mean, that's if they're not going to be in a tag team match. So, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work, but obviously I'm still rooting for SmackDown because every time it's been SmackDown versus Raw, SmackDown has always won. Although I will not be surprised if Raw wins. Just like at the Royal Rumble, I won't be surprised if a Raw superstar wins. So, just giving my thoughts on that. But other than that, I thought it was a good idea, and I totally called it for Survivor Series, by the way. Finally, we had AJ Styles' promo where he talked about he was bragging about beating both John Cena and AJ Styles, Johnson and Dean Ambrose. And he's saying, okay, so who's my next opponent? Come on down. And it was Dean Ambrose. So, Dean is still going to challenge him for the title, probably at Survivor Series. And instead, he had a match with James Ellsworth. Everyone likes James Ellsworth now. You know what? I guess you can get over as long as your name ain't Roman Reigns. So sad. So sad. You need to give this man a chance, y'all. But, yeah. And Dean Ambrose was a special guest referee. And Daniel Bryan said that if AJ touches him, he could get suspended. So, obviously, Dean does what Dean does. And he does it best, And he helped James Ellsworth win by hitting 2 dirty deeds on AJ Styles. I thought it would have been nice if Dean hit dirty deeds, AJ kicks out, and then James Ellsworth actually hit some move after Dean distracted, of course. But Dean Ellsworth hit some move or whatever, and he would actually beat it. And I was like, oh my God, he won. I mean, obviously he won anyway. We knew that was going to happen, but still. I gave it a B because I just thought the whole thing was kind of fun and kind of cool to watch. So, and then finally, Kane and Randy Orton versus the Wyatt family. And the Wyatt family won. First of all, I think it was a stupid idea to have the Wyatt family close out No Mercy. That match was not main event worthy. If there was going to be a main event besides the WWE Championship, it should have been Ziggler's career on the line. Because how is that not more important than Randy Orton going against Bray Wyatt? How is that not more important? I don't know. But like I said, I mean, it wasn't going to last. People watching the debate. So, but other than that, that has pretty much been SmackDown. I'm going to have to say I feel like Raw won this week. I'm doing the Corey Graves, where he goes like this. But I feel like Raw won this week. I mean, with the news of Goldberg coming back, I mean, how do you really top that? I mean, yeah, the news about the tag team Survivor Series stuff, that's cool. And like I said, I called that happening. But I just think you can't top Goldberg coming back. And, so that's pretty much been the video for today. I may or may not do a Redskins thing, but you know what? I'll just do it right now. for those watching, I'm predicting the Eagles to win this game. I think it'll be close because it's a division games and division games. Unless you're facing the Giants, and we always dominate them. But unless your division games are always tough, and I think it'll be a close one. But I think I have it 28-14. I think that's pretty close. So we'll go from there. We'll see what happens, right? So I'm going 28-14 Eagles. Bounce back, be 4-1. Hopefully Dallas loses. They'll be 4-2 going into the bye. And then if we can somehow upset the Vikings, we'll be 5-1 going into Dallas and be in control of the division. So, and then Dallas, I don't know. It may be Tony Romo, it may be Dak Prescott. I don't know, but I that one's gonna be tough, especially with the healthy Romo. But he may be falling on the ground because he don't want to hurt his back again. So who knows? We'll see what happens. But that's pretty much been the video for today. So until next time, I'm your boy Stevie the Black. You know what? Before I end, I was going to make a separate video, but while I'm on it right now, this whole Paige situation where she gets suspended again for 60 days, her family and herself, Paige, I'm talking about, even said that it was prescription drugs from a doctor to help her because she's going to have surgery on her neck soon or something like that. But the WWE said it was like illegal drugs or something like that. So, you know, Paige has been ruined, bro. She really has. And you know what? The best thing to do would be to let her go. That'd be a blow to the women's division, especially on Raw. But, I mean, what can you do? I mean, now she's gone for 2 months. And plus, she still needs surgery. So, I think the best thing would be to let her go. I mean, you got Emelina. So, you know, there's competition right there. But, other than that, that's how I feel. I think Paige should just go because, really, I mean, look what happened between them and Del Rio. I mean, they split up on good terms, but still. So, that's pretty much been the video for today. So, until next time, and if you're not down with that, I've just got 2 words for you. Peace out.